Monster Jam fans, the first competition of the event is JCB Racing. All 8 of our drivers have been seated in a bracket based off a random order, and they are going to be going up against the track and the clock, trying to secure the fastest time in JCB Racing. The fastest time will win the first 8 points of the event. Twin Cities, are you ready for JCB Racing?
Keep in mind, our staging lights are lit at the far end of our race lane. Outside, yellow lights means our drivers need to fire their engines, head to the starting line. 2 yellow lights means they're staged and ready to go. Let's go green!
That's going to be a time of 10.650 for Brandon Tolushka, living on the edge.
Take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay. Brandon Tolushka, living on the edge, your 2024 Breakout Driver of the Year, crosses the finish line with a time of 10.650. Now keep in mind, he did hit that gray turn pole, but after his run was completed. If he had hit that gray turn pole outside of the perimeter, it would have been a 5-second penalty. So keep that in mind for the rest of the field of competitors here tonight. We are gonna continue on here with our next driver up. He's your 2025 Entertainer of the Year, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. El Toro Loco, also your 2024 Rookie of the Year. He needs to get a time faster than 10.650.
That is a time of 10.525 for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco.
Take a look at the aerial view there from the super glue glued to the action replay. He is your new fast time here. Navigates that track, takes some very tight turns here. And he is your new leader with a time of 10.525. You can see he is dragging that front left BKT tire. That planetary is locked up, and of course we'll get a little sneak peek there of what's going on from David Mila in just a little bit, but a broken planetary it looks like there for El Toro Loco, which sends him on into the back. We're gonna move on with our third driver coming up. He is your 2025 Last Chance Qualifier winner. This is Matt Cody, Gravedigger. Matt Cody, Gravedigger, must secure a time faster than 10.525 in order to take the top spot here in JCB Racing. He creeps up to the starting line as we get set to see 2 yellow lights, and now it's time to go green.
That's an official time of 10.319 for Matt Cody, Gravedigger.
Look at how tight he turns there in the first big turn, just brushing that great turn pod, kind of stops there for a moment and then turns super tight up the ramp into the finish line. What a great run there for Matt Cody and Gravedigger. 10.319, that is the new time to beat. He's your 2025 Rookie of the Year. This is Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. Triton Robbins' Crazy Train was in the Last Chance Qualifier last week in Monster Jam World Finals, making it to the final round there. We'll see what he can do here tonight. It's him against the clock.
That is a time of 10.289 for Triton Robbins, Crazy Train.
The times keep getting faster and faster and faster. Triton Robbins and Crazy Train, you can see the bird's eye view there. Great run from him, 10.289. We got a new time to beat. She's driving her 9th different truck here in her career. This is Chelsea Van Cleve, Sparkle Smash! She has driven across the country and around the world. Chelsea Van Cleve looks for her very first JCB Racing win here this weekend.
That's a time of 13.829 for Chelsea Van Cleve, Sparkle Smash.
Takes a little bit of a wide turn there on both of her turns here for a 13.839, but Chelsea Van Cleve there, you can see the super glue glued to the action replay, just a little too wide there at the very far end, cost her some crucial seconds there, but a 13.839 for Chelsea Van Cleve and Sparkle Smash. She was your 2024 fan favorite driver of the year from Sullivan, Illinois. It is Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. The 10.289 is the time to beat for Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo. She is lined up and ready to rip and roar.
That's a time of 11.864 for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
Super fast off the line, gets a little wide there at the first big turn, but tries to make up for it there. Swings out just a little bit wider there at the far end of the track, and then crosses the finish line with a time of 11.864. So you can see where we stand right now in our JCB Racing competition. The time to beat 10.89 from Triton Robbins and Crazy Train, and Scooby-Doo collected a time of 11.864. He was this morning's JCB Racing winner. It's Montana Robbins, Playing Crazy. We're gonna see if he can go back-to-back here tonight and be perfect on a Saturday. Montana Robbins, Playing Crazy, the younger brother of Triton Robbins and Crazy Train. Let's see if he can beat his older brother here tonight. He is locked in.
That is a time of 10.5 for Montana Robbins, Playing Crazy.
Take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay. Playing Crazy with a time of 10.5. A good run there for him though as well. Not able to secure the top spot though, as the time to beat 10.289 is held by Triton Robbins and Crazy Train. She is our final competitor representing MK Motorsports. It's Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon. She is our final competitor. Can she beat out Crazy Train and Triton Robbins? We're about to find out.
That's a time of 11.113 for Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon.
11.113, which means your JCB Racing winner is Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. 10.289, an insane run here from Triton Robbins and Crazy Train, who is known for racing incredible tight turns there for JCB Racing. Triton Robbins and Crazy Train, your JCB Racing winner. Minnesota, make some noise.
making his way to the pod right here with me, Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. It is a Robbins brother takeover for JCB Racing, your younger brother Montana, winning the racing competition earlier today, and now you have taken the victory. How you feeling?
That's for sure, feeling good. I thought I had a good lead earlier on in the earlier show, but little brother, my brother Montana, out here showing me how it's done, so I had to take second place. But you know what? I'm not settling for second tonight. The train's going all the way to number one.
Ooh, I like that. The train is making its way to the top, but not only that, you are showing everybody else here that you have exactly what it takes. What a race for you. Let's look forward to the two-wheel skills competition. What do you have in store for the people here?
I got something crazy in store for everybody here, but I'm not telling you my secret because the rest of the competitors are going to take it on me, so you guys are going to have to wait to find out.
We're all going to be waiting here. Everyone make some noise for Triton Robbins, Crazy Train.
Triton Robbins, Crazy Train is your JCB Racing winner and collects the first 8 points of the night. There you see the BKT overall event leaderboard. Right behind him is Gravedigger, Playing Crazy, El Toro Loco, Living on the Edge, Megalodon, Scooby-Doo, and Sparkle Smash. And don't forget, Monster Jam fans, if you want to meet all of our superstar drivers, you can do so at our post-event meet and greet. Scan that QR code. Space is very limited, so scan that QR code, and you can meet all 8 of our Monster Jam drivers following tonight's show. You can also get an autograph, pictures, you get to meet them, talk to them. It's the post-event meet and greet following tonight's event. Don't forget to scan that QR code, and of course, seats and space is limited. All right, I am hanging out with my new buddy, Isaiah. Have you been to Monster Jam before?
Yes.
How many times? A lot of times? A couple times?
I don't know.
A lot of times, but you watch a lot of Monster Jam?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what you're doing. So we're gonna play the Mini Jams race. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick a Monster Jam truck that you think is gonna win the race. Do you think you can do that?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna see who you can choose from. Let's take a look at the video board. You can choose from El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, or Megalodon. Who are you picking?
Gravedigger.
All right, do we have any Gravedigger fans in the house? All right, what about Megalodon? Anybody cheering for Megalodon? Who's cheering for El Toro Loco? Okay. All right, you ready to count it down? We're gonna count down from 3, 2, 1, and they're off. Let's see. And it is Gravedigger out in front. Right behind him is Megalodon and El Toro Loco. They're coming around the corner right now. And Gravedigger is still in the lead. But he takes the inside. El Toro Loco is now in the lead. He's holding that lead pretty well. Gravedigger currently in second. And Megalodon takes the lead and the inside. It is gonna come down to this. Gravedigger's your winner. Congratulations. And clap it up for yourselves if you picked Gravedigger. Now, since you picked Gravedigger and you won, guess what you're gonna get? You're gonna get a Monster Jam Spin Master Loop of Doom right there. Show it to everybody on camera. Can you hold it up high? Woo! All right. Make sure you grab your Spin Master Loop of Doom, place it wherever you buy toys, and let's make some noise one more time for my friend Isaiah right here. Woo! All right, Monster Jam fans, we're going to continue on the action here with our next competition coming up. It is the Monster Jam Two-Wheel Skills Challenge, and this is where our drivers will have 2 attempts to throw down their sickest tricks on 2 wheels. You might see some poppers, wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks, maybe some combinations, you never know. You can scan that QR code right now to get ahead of the program there at judgeszone.com. We're going to take a look at a video right now that's going to explain some of the moves you might see out on the track.
Here we go, Monster Jam fans. This is your very first opportunity to use judgeszone.com. I've got Jackson and Allison here, coming all the way from Iowa to be here right now. So we're gonna explain how Judges Zone works. They got their phones pulled out. Go to judgeszone.com. You can scan that QR code that you see on the big video board. Once you do, like Allison did already, you have STP right there. That is your city code. And when you hit submit, we'll come over to Jackson's phone. You'll see that BKT tire. Now slide that up or down to whatever desired score you're gonna give our superstars. One more reminder, judge this competition fairly and accurately, for we're counting on you, Monster Jam fans, to crown a champion at the end of the night. Jackson, Allison, everyone here at the Excel Energy Center, are you ready for your two-wheel skills competition?
Our first competitor coming up, Chelsea Van Cleve, Sparkle Smash. Popper back into a moonwalk. One more attempt remaining.
We just saw a flying unicorn. Everyone make some noise for Chelsea Van Cleve, Sparkle Smash. You now have 20 seconds on the clock. Let's go to judgeszone.com, lock those scores in.
All right, what a way to kick things off here in the Monster Jam two-wheel skills challenge. You got the popper back into the moonwalk, and then we're gonna witness this big sky wheelie and the confetti as an exclamation point here. Scores are locked in. Your score for Sparkle Smash is, all right, a 7.006 to kick things off. Our second driver up, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Combination move from Scooby-Doo. Popper, moonwalk, nose wheelie combinations.
Oh, zoink, Scoob! That was so cool! Picking up those Scooby snacks. Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo, 20 seconds.
Get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. The super glue glued to the action replay there up on the video board. You can use that to get those scores locked in. Judgeszone.com. We had nice popper back into a moonwalk, and of course the combination moves there on our first attempt. Your scores are locked in. Your score to beat 7.006. Your score for Scooby-Doo is We got a new leader, 8.330, and that is Scooby-Doo. Our third driver up, it's Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon.
Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Give it up for Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon. Judgeszone.com is now open, 20 seconds.
First attempt there, you see the popper into the stoppie. A brief pause there, and then balances it out there on the nose. That second attempt, though, just not enough power there for Megalodon, but nonetheless, a great first attempt. So now we'll see what you think about Megalodon and Michaela Toluchka. The score to be 8.330 from Scooby-Doo and Brianna Mahan. And your score for Megalodon is a 6.250. Our next driver up, it's Brandon Toluchka, living on the edge. Incredible combination moves. Multiple different combinations as he was slapping it back into the popper. Now goes on to his second attempt. In a stoppy position. Get those pictures out. Get those phones out. He shut the truck off, waved left and right on those back tires.
Living on the edge, indeed. Brandon Toluchka, unbelievable run. Let's head over to Judgeszone.com, 20 seconds.
He takes that Monster Jam truck and basically pogos it multiple times there, being able to get it back into multiple nose wheelies. What tremendous driving there from Brandon Toluchka and living on the edge. Scores are locked. Scooby-Doo is the score to beat, 8.330. Your score for living on the edge is... Wow, we got a new leader, 9.015. Brandon Toluchka living on the edge. So we got a new leader on top of the Two Wheel Skills Challenge leaderboard, Brandon Telechka, and Living on the Edge, 9.015. That is the score to beat. While Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo currently sit in second, 8.330. Chelsea Van Cleve and Sparkle Smash, Michaela Telechka and Megalodon there, sitting in the fourth spot. So we are halfway through our field of competitors here in our Monster Jam Two Wheel Skills Challenge. Remember, another 8 points are on the line for all of our Monster Jam drivers. And of course, you the fans, this is your first opportunity to use judgeszone.com and help us crown your very first winner using judgeszone.com. If you've not started scoring, this is the perfect time to get those scores locked in. We're moving on to our fifth driver up. Make some noise for Triton Robbins, Crazy Train.
Give it up for Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. 20 seconds on the clock. Head over to judgeszone.com.
The power wheelie into the popper. What control there we just saw. Both two good attempts there from Triton Robbins and Crazy Train. There you see it on the Super Glue. Glued to the action replay. Scores are in. Living on the Edge and Brandon Telechka have a 9.015. Is he going to be able to beat that? Let's find out. Your score for Crazy Train is... oh, 8.648. Good enough to put him in the second spot. Our next driver up, it's Matt Cody, Grave Digger.
Twin Cities, get those shovels ready, because Matt Cody is digging up the competition. Grave Digger. Judgeszone.com, 20 seconds, you know what to do.
Just a little underpowered there, but he does get the reverse popper to hit there on the super glue glued to the action replay. And of course, you can take a look at that second attempt as well. Gets the popper back into a moonwalk, walks it up, and then is able to set it back down. Scores are locked in. Your score to beat, Living on the Edge, 9.015. Your score for Grave Digger is a 7.408. Two more drivers remain. Coming up next, we got Montana Robbins, Plain Crazy.
That's gonna do it for Montana Robbins, Plain Crazy. Judgeszone.com is open, 20 seconds.
You can take a look at the two attempts there from Plain Crazy. He tries to mimic what his brother did there on the second attempt there on the super glue glued to the action replay. Your scores are locked. Your score to beat, Living on the Edge, 9.015. Your score for Plain Crazy is a 5.414. We have our final competitor taking to the track, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. El Toro Loco was this morning's Skills Challenge winner. We'll see if he can two-peat it here tonight. A nice little combination there. Popper from El Toro Loco and Fernando Martinez. One attempt remaining.
Everyone make some noise for that crazy bull, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. 20 seconds, Judges Zone, let's go.
We've got the bird's eye view from Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco. It stands between him and Living on the Edge. And it also depends on you, the fans, here at Judgeszone.com. We see that last attempt there. Back into a moonwalk, walks it up, bounces it a little pogo, Tries to flip it back up. All right, your scores are locked in. Score to beat, Living on the Edge, 9.015. Fernando, you ready to see your score? He's ready. Let's see that score for El Toro Loco. Oh, 8.964, which means your winner of the Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, Brandon Toluchka, Living on the Edge.
Here he comes, all the way to the top of the pod. Congratulations, Brandon Toluchka, Living on the Edge. What an incredible moment for you to win 2-Wheel Skills, not that far from your hometown. I know you got friends and family here in the stands. How you feeling right now?
Yeah, man, we're right across the Mississippi River in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We're having an absolutely awesome time. 4 hours away from home. This is pretty much the closest show we had all year long. But yeah, we're absolutely having a good time here. Me and my little sister. My mom's in the stands, absolutely loving it. But I tell you what, that 2-wheel skill is awesome. First time I've ever done it. But we're putting racing, 2-wheel skills together, and that's going to give us our Monster Jam freestyle.
Absolutely. No, you hit it right on the head, because I know all of the Monster Jam fans here are excited for freestyle coming up after halftime. I know you got something up your sleeve, man. What do you have for the people in store?
Yeah, man, it's going to be absolutely wild. As long as you guys get absolutely crazy for each and every one of these Monster Jam trucks, you know, it hypes us up in the cab. So, St. Paul, you guys ready for some freestyle?
Let's keep it going. Brandon Toluchka, Living on the Edge.
Take a look at your BKT overall event leaderboard. 14 points belong to Triton Robbins and Crazy Train, who's on top of the leaderboard, but right behind him, 2 points behind him, is a tie for second, El Toro Loco and Living on the Edge, right on his heels, as we're gonna continue on with our last competition, and that is Monster Jam Freestyle. So it's gonna be up to freestyle and up to you, the fans here. It is gonna be a close race here to the finish. Gravedigger, Plain Crazy, Scooby-Doo, Megalodon, and Sparkle Smash round out your 8 competitors. Now it's time to take a look at your St. Jude Ambassador of the Night. Okay, we're gonna take a look to see who is leading. Remember, don't forget to use that QR code. Whether you donate $1, $5, $10, whatever your heart desires, we want you to donate, because of course we don't want any child left behind from childhood cancer. All the money goes to the families of St. Jude. They don't have to pay for housing, medical expenses, food, anything. So we need you to get those donations. You can put it under your favorite Monster Jam driver, and during freestyle, we will announce the St. Jude Ambassador of the event. So scan that QR code, it's right over there. Scan it, donate $1, donate $5, $10, whatever you can afford there, and donate under your favorite Monster Jam driver. Well, Monster Jam fans, it is halftime. It's time to head up to the concourse, grab your official Monster Jam merchandise, head to the concessions, and meet us right back here, because we got high-flying action from our freestyle motocross riders. And of course, our last competition for our Monster Jam drivers, freestyle. Here at Excel Energy Center, please welcome your freestyle motocross riders. We have brought 4 of the biggest, baddest riders here. Right here to Minnesota. They're gonna throw down some really cool tricks, and then we're gonna get into our best trick competition. Make some noise for Alex Damlow, AJ Roseborough, Billy Wilson, and Josh Hedford.
Here we go. Kay, I don't think they're ready for this. If you want to see some high-flying action, make some noise! There it is, Twin Cities. It's time to kick this off. Let me hear you one more time. If you want to see some action, make some noise. Let's kick it off the right way. Give it up for Alex Damlow. Keep it going for AJ Roseborough. I want to hear you get loud for Billy Wilson. And of course, make some noise for Josh Hedford. That was pretty good, Twin Cities. But I know you can get louder than that for Alex. Let's go, AJ. Woo! Billy Wilson, what you got? Oh, they're showing off, Twin Cities. Let's keep it going. Josh Hedford. Woo! The higher you are, the higher they'll fly. AJ. Oy vey! Billy Wilson. Give the people what they want. Your FMX Best Trick winner from earlier's event, Josh Hedford. Woo! If you're having a good time, let these boys hear you. You heard them, AJ. Let's fly. With the backflip. Billy Wilson going up and backflipping down. Here we go, Josh, woo! With a little wave to the people with some backflip action. Okay, I'm having a great time down here.
It looks awesome from up here as well. So we are now gonna get into our best trick competition. This is where our 4 riders will have one attempt to throw down their biggest, baddest tricks. And you, the fans, will score using judgeszone.com, just like you've been doing for our Monster Jam drivers. You'll still have 20 seconds to lock in your fan score. So, I think we're ready to rock and roll. What do you think, David?
I don't know, let me check in with everybody here at the Excel Energy Center. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go, baby!
All right, our first competitor up, Alex Damlow. All right, when you see that front tire hit that mat, I need everyone to get as loud as you can for Alex Damlow!
Woo, there it is. Let's let Alex know what you thought about that trick. Head over to judgeszone.com, 20 seconds.
Take a look at the super glue glued to the action. Replay the extension off the bike as well. Get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com for Alex Damlow. We're gonna see what you came up with here for his score. Scores are locked. Your score for Alex Damlow is a 7.536 to kick things off. All right, gonna move on to our next rider up, AJ Rosebrill. AJ Rosebrill coming to you from Chicago, Illinois. Been riding for 26 years, 14 years of riding experience with FMX, and did 2 FMX tours in China. We're gonna see what he can come up with. When you see that front tire hit the mat, you already know what to do. Let's get loud!
Woo! 20 seconds, judgeszone.com. Okay, we just witnessed a knack backflip here for the people. Go to judgeszone.com, let them know.
Take a look at the replay. The knack backflip from AJ Rosebrill. Scores are locked. Your score to beat 7.536. Your score for AJ Rosebrill is... Hey, give the people what they want, an 8.426, your new leader. All right, our third rider up. Make some noise for Billy Wilson. Billy Wilson is our next rider up. Coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona, has a nonprofit where he teaches BMX riding called Wilson BMX. Been riding for 4 years. Transitioned to BMX to freestyle motocross. Let's see what trick he throws down. I need all of you to scream!
20 seconds, judgeszone.com. Billy Wilson is looking for your love. 20 seconds, let's see what you think.
All right, throws down the backflip there on the super glue, glued to the action replay. No variation there, just a nice, clean backflip. Scores are locked in. Your score to beat 8.426 from AJ Rosebrill. Your score for Billy Wilson is... All right, you gave him an 8.217. Our last rider up, Josh Hedford. Josh Hedford, our final rider of the night. Coming to you, Asheville, North Carolina. Started 2006 professionally with freestyle motocross, competed in Europe, and rides for Yamaha. Minnesota, are you ready to fly?
Woo! Josh Hedford with the no-look can flip. Unbelievable. Judgeszone.com is open. 20 seconds, lock them in.
Look at that, the no-look can backflip. Oh my gosh, what an incredible move. Scores are locked. Your score to beat AJ Rosebrill, 8.426. Your score for Josh Hedford is... your winner! Josh Hedford, 9.649. He is your winner of your best trick competition.
Okay, I don't want these guys to leave. We want more. Do you want more? Do you want more? Let's give it to them, boys. It is time for the crazy train. We got trick after trick after trick after trick, but only if you're loud. Let's make some noise for your stars of USFMX. They're making their way to the station. The train is locked and loaded. It is time. Choo-choo! World-class talent on display here in the Twin Cities. Once is nice, but let's do it twice. Come on back, boys. Now I'm gonna need your help, everybody here in the arena. When the train is leaving the station, you know what to do. It's pulling up. Conductor's ready. Here we go. Choo! Where they're going, they don't need tickets, Kay. Whoa, one was nice. Okay, two, really, really good. Let's do it 3 more times, Twin Cities. They're ready to go. You're ready to go. You know exactly what to do. I want to hear everybody here get as loud as possible. They're here. They're ready. The train is leaving the station. Choo! One more time, everybody here, make some noise, give it up for your stars of USFMX. as they make their victory lap, saying what's up to all you Monster Jam fans. We have our best trick winner making his way back up to the center pod. Joining me here, Josh Hedford. Wow. I mean, I think everybody should pick up their jaws from the floor and let's get ourselves composed. Back-to-back FMX best trick winner, Josh Hedford. What's going through your mind right now?
I was just looking at the guys over here hanging out, having a good time upside down up there. So that was all. I was like, hey, watch this. I'm going to do this trick and look back at you while I'm doing it. So it worked out.
I would say so. You won the best trick competition. I know you checked in with me right before and you're like, yeah, I'm just going to go up and look. It's going to be a no look. But I saw you make direct eye contact, man. I mean, we were looking at each other. You were flying high through the air. What is it like when you're just reaching these new heights?
Well, you know, it's funny you say that. It's pretty awesome because I could actually like get up in the stands levels and see all these amazing fans out here. And I know I was looking at these guys over here a little bit, and when I was doing a couple things, and yeah, and over here too, doing those look back tricks. So it feels like you're kind of flying like Superman for a little bit.
You're living your dream out here, man. You tour the world, you tour the country, out here riding with your friends. What is it like? I know a lot of these young fans out here wish that they could be right here on the center pod living their dreams. How's it been for you?
You know, it took a lot of practice, many years, and just a lot of safety involved with it, and a lot of learning curves, and just dreaming big and staying focused and doing as much good as you can. And it's been really helpful to like be with this crew, and this whole entire company has been amazing. And these guys also ride and get me so pumped up. It's so great to see them going big for you guys and throwing down these huge tricks. So yeah, my hat's off to everyone here.
What do you say? You ready for some Monster Jam freestyle?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
Give it up for Josh Hedford.
A little bit. We are going to get back to the action here with Monster Jam Freestyle. This is where you, the fans, will have your very last opportunity to get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. Keep in mind, our drivers must complete 15 seconds of the run to qualify for a score, and you, the fans, need to be looking for the creativity, the use of the entire obstacle, big air, wow moments, and technical moves. Last chance to get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. Monster Jam Freestyle's coming up next.
Monster Jam fans, the time has come for all of you to kick off Monster Jam Freestyle. I need your cell phones out. I need those lights on. And you're gonna follow my lead. Let's go up, down, up, down, up, down. Follow the beat. Just coming with me? We have reached the pinnacle. This is Monster Jam Freestyle. Thanks, Scoob. Give it up for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. JudgesZone.com is now open. 20 seconds. You know the deal.
Take a look at the Super Glue glued to the action replay, and take a look at that replay because it is essentially a highlight reel there, and you can use that to get those scores locked in at JudgesZone.com as we await your scores here at JudgesZone.com. Your very last opportunity to score for Scooby-Doo. Your scores are locked in. Your score up there, you gave him a 7.573.
Here we go, Monster Jam fans. We have a special guest in attendance. I am joined right now by a real-life scientist, Matt. He works with sharks during Shark Week. Have you ever seen anything like our Megalodon?
Nothing that majestic.
Well, you have now. You're gonna introduce our next driver. So hitting the track next is
Michaela Teleschka.
Megalodon! Taking a bite out of the competition, Michaela Teleschka, Megalodon. 20 seconds on the clock, Monster Jam fans, make some noise.
Getting some nice air there, letting that fish fly through the sky. Michaela Teleschka, Megalodon. Take a look at her replay here, brought to you by the original Super Glue, glued to the action replay. Some nice moves there, nice use of the entire track. Scores are locked in. Your score for Scooby-Doo is the score to beat, 7.573. Your score for Megalodon is a 6.394. Our third driver up, hitting the track, is Montana Robbins, playing crazy.
Make some noise for Montana Robbins, playing crazy. 20 seconds, JudgesZone.com.
David bringing the wildness here to Monster Jam, and of course playing crazy, bringing even more wildness there to his freestyle run. Playing Crazy, Montana Robbins, the super glue glued to the action replay. And now it is time to see those scores for Playing Crazy. You gave him a 6.890, good enough to sit in the second spot. And Monster Jam fans, this is just a reminder, please stay off the red plastic or the gray plastic right in front of you. If you've got your legs, your arms on that plastic, we will have to stop the event. If you have any of your merchandise on there, we will have to stop the event. It is for your safety. Once again, please, any legs, arms, anything, your merchandise needs to be removed off the gray plastic and the red plastic, or we will have to stop the event.
Here we go, Monster Jam fans. It is time for a game that we're all gonna play together. It is a Name That Truck. In just a second on the big video board, you're gonna see a truck and it's gonna be revealed doing some donuts. And if you think you know what truck that is, I wanna hear you shout it out. So here it goes, round and round it goes. See a little purple. I see a little blue. I got a fan here next to me. I see some teeth. What do you think it is, bud?
Sparkle Smash.
Well, let's find out. Oh, I see the unicorn up top. That is a Sparkle Smash. Great job, everybody, and a special shout out to my new friend over here.
Our next driver up, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. He lines up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip with 10 seconds left on the clock. With a little help and a little bump, he lands it.
Ese toro está loco. Un paquetito loco. Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Judgeszone.com is open. Let's go.
It is time to get a little crazy here. The backflip. Take a look at the aerial view. Gets a little bump and a little help and lands it. The super glue glued to the action replay. Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Scores are locked. Your score to beat Scooby-Doo, 7.573. Minnesota, your score for El Toro Loco is... Hey, there we go, 9.037, your new leader, El Toro Loco. On the count of three, I need you all to scream Sparkle Smash.
Here we go. While we have a break in the action, I am joined here. What is your name? I got Vinny in the house, right? And I've got Jace over here. These are two friends that made all the way here to Monster Jam. So I'm going to put you to the test a little bit. And it is time for the St. Jude's helmet shuffle. So you're going to see those helmets up there on the big video board. They're going to move around and you tell me where that trophy is hiding. Pretty easy, right? Mm-hmm. All right, I believe in you boys. You believe in yourself?
Maybe.
Maybe. I'll take that. Let's get those helmets going. Vinny, you're gonna have to help Jace out here. You already see it in the middle, and it's moving. Keep track of that. Uh-oh.
Right there.
Oh, it moved again.
I see it.
Vinny's pretty confident. XL Energy Center, if you think you know, once they land, help these boys out. Okay, Vinny's got a choice. Jason's got a choice. Everybody here at XL Energy, what do you think? Okay, we have our options. Vinny, what do you say?
2.
Jace, what do you say?
2.
Okay, the boys have locked in. Let's see if they're right. It's not under 3. It's not under 1, boys! We are victorious! And for your efforts, you have won yourself this Monster Jam Showdown video game. I have a feeling you guys are gonna play head-to-head on that Xbox. Available where all video games are sold. You excited, man?
Yes.
Jace, what do you think? You gonna take them out?
Yes.
All right, everybody give it up for Vinny and Jace.
All right, we're going to take a look at the winning run that got Blake Granger his very first BKT Freestyle World Finals Championship. Take a look at the video board. Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. He's a 2-time Series Seasons champion, international, and of course the Arena Series as well. So he made his mark already, and then he won our last chance qualifier, got into the main field, excuse me, and then we see the big air, insane. David, you got to see this run. It was wild, it was crazy. Blake Granger.
It was unbelievable. One of the most impressive things is that Blake Granger actually used the entire time on that clock, which is something that our judges are absolutely looking out for. We had Fernando Martinez and Michaela Talushka out there helping out the legends, Dennis Anderson, Tom Mentz, and Heavy D, as you see Blake there just flying through the air in Salt Lake City. Technical skills, technical moves. That run, Kay, had it all.
Absolutely. He was our fastest qualifier, not our last chance qualifier winner. He was our fastest qualifier, so he took home a ton of hardware here in the World Finals week that we had. And Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, a 2-time Series Seasons champion, the fastest qualifier that weekend, and then your BKT Freestyle winner. I don't think anybody saw that coming, right?
No, but I'll tell you what, I think Blake did, that's for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, he was coming off of 2 series championships, the International Series Championship, and of course, that Arena Championship that he was a part of. So there it is. Okay, what do you say? Should we keep this good times going?
I think we got to keep it going, but I need everyone to help me out with this next driver. On the count of 3, I need you to say Sparkle Smash as loud as you can so Chelsea Van Cleve can hear you, all right? 1, 2, 3!
Everybody, Sparkle Smash! Chelsea Van Cleve, Sparkle Smash. Make some noise and head over to judgeszone.com. 20 seconds.
All right, trying to see what she's done out there on the track. Is that super glue glued to the action replay? And you can get a little reminder there at what you saw. Time to get those scores locked in. You've got about 7 seconds left there at judgeszone.com. El Toro Loco, your score to beat 9.037. And your score for Sparkle Smash is a 5.072. Sparkle Smash now finishes up her run of 5.072, puts her in the 5th spot, but El Toro Loco, Fernando Martinez on top of the leaderboard. 9.037, that is the score to beat. We're gonna continue on for our 6th driver up. Brandon Toluchka, living on the edge.
Everyone make some noise for Brandon Toluchka, living on the edge. Judgeszone.com is open 20 seconds.
Take a look at that replay. We saw that pogo bounce again. Kind of a signature move there from Brandon Toluchka and living on the edge. We want to see what you thought about that entire run. It had a lot of speed and control, had some nice skills. Nice technical moves. Time to get those scores in. El Toro Loco 9.037. That is the score to beat. Your scores are locked in. Your score for living on the edge is a 7.823. Good enough for second. Second to last driver up, Triton Robbins, Crazy Train.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Triton Robbins. Crazy Train. JudgesZone.com is open. 20 seconds. Lock those scores in.
See some big air there from Crazy Train. Some nice momentum. You definitely got to keep that in mind. Some momentum, a little bit of wow factor there in the big air. Let's see where you put him at JudgesZone.com for our second to last driver here at our freestyle competition. You gave him a 7.887. Good enough to put him in the second spot. He is our final competitor of freestyle. This is Matt Cody, Gravedigger.
Ding dong, who's there? Matt Cody, Gravedigger. Final chance to use JudgesZone.com, 20 seconds, Twin Cities.
All right, David, and knock, knock. We're about to find out what the score is for Gravedigger. He is the last driver. It's going to be between him and El Toro Loco, and it will be up to you all to decide the fate of these two young drivers. The score for El Toro Loco, 9.037. That is the score to beat. Your score for Gravedigger is 8.361, which means your winner of freestyle, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. We're gonna add 8 points to his total, and let's crown an overall event champion with 5 in the JCB Racing Competition, 7 in two-wheel skills, 8 in freestyle for a total of 20 points. Your BKT overall event champion is... Put those bull horns up for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco.
Everybody here witnessed Fernando winning freestyle and also taking home that BKT overall event champion. He's joined here by his crew chief. It's an honor to hand this to you, Fernando. Everybody make some noise for Fernando Martinez. Fern, let's catch up, man. What an incredible freestyle performance from the big air to the backflip. What was going through your mind during that run?
Don't let this guy down. After our timed racing run, I knew something was messed up. We went to the back, and those guys were thrashing on it. I wish I could say I won this trophy by myself, but honestly, that wouldn't be doing this guy and everybody else in the back justice. Daniel Gonzalez, this trophy is for you, man. You're the crew chief of the year and one of my best friends, so you deserve this, bro. Talk to your people.
Make some noise for Daniel Gonzalez. Daniel, we caught up back there. You let me know exactly what was going on with El Toro Loco. You and your team managed to get it back on the track to win this trophy. What does that mean to you?
You know, it means a lot, but honestly, I wouldn't be here without everybody in the back, without Malachi, without Pops, without everybody in the back helping me out. That truck doesn't come back. So it's not just me, it's everybody in the back. Thank you, guys.
Everybody give it up one more time for Team El Toro Loco.
Congratulations to Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco with the freestyle win, and of course the overall event championship. You can see the Morgan & Morgan backflip there. That got him the solidified win, and it has been an exciting night of Monster Jam action. It's been an exciting Saturday afternoon and night as well here, as we have brought Monster Jam back to the Xcel Energy Center for the first time here in 20 years. And of course, we're bringing the action here tomorrow as well. On behalf of David Mila, I am Kay Young. We hope you had fun, and we hope to see you tomorrow at our next Monster Jam.